Hey, so all over Asia, well, actually, for the most part, especially Southeast Asia, you're going to see a lot of these stores, whether in shopping malls or outside. And, it's kind of an interesting product. You'll see a lot of religious, um, Buddhist imagery. And I've never seen anyone actually buy anything from one of these stores. And it took me a long time to figure out that the reason these stores exist is because of the things that are put inside of them, some legal and some perhaps not legal. And that's where the real money is. And so if you talk to some people, you'll get the understanding that a lot of these stores are fronts. No one's going to buy this many Buddha statues. Once they have one, that's all they need. But what you do notice is just how difficult it would be, even for a scanner. If you have this many objects in a box or a carton or a container, you have to really have a lot of manpower to be able to search every single vase or every single statue to figure out what's inside. Even if you can scan all of them, it would be a very difficult task. And so the question is, whether or not these storefronts are making money off of the products or perhaps items that are not listed on the customs chain forms when they come into port. And again, that doesn't have to be necessarily illegal. It could just be you're trying to avoid a tariff. And, that way you're trying to save yourself, 10, 15, 20%, or whatever the prevailing tariff or fee happens to be on that particular object. And so that's where we are. But, something to think about, when you have, these sorts of, when you travel, when you start to see similar things, and it takes you a while to sort of figure out, why things are the way they are. And especially if you study economics, it takes a while to figure out that you're not going to be able to understand the legitimate or the formal sector of the economy without also understanding the informal sector of the economy, as Hernando de Soto talks about. And that's one of the reasons why you can't have a country that is successful without an honest police force. Because the police are going to be the ones that would be able to, figure out what is happening and so on and so forth. But oftentimes the police are underfunded. And so, especially if they compete with the military. And so you can see how you have a lot of different and perverse incentives that are focused squarely on making it difficult for any country to have an honest police force, whether it's in a city in the United States or whether it's in a country close to here.